Hello, my name is Howard Hughes, and welcome to my channel here on YouTube. Now, you might have heard me up and down the UK on radio over the years, doing news and programs and many other different things. I spent nearly 10 years with Chris Tarrant on his breakfast show in London at Capital Radio. I've done a lot of radio over the years, and also some television voiceovers that you might have heard. But I'm here to talk to you now about something really special. It's my show, The Unexplained. Now, I started this show first off on radio, and now it's available to you at my website, www.theunexplained.tv. That's www.theunexplained.tv. This show deals with a lot of things that are just not talked about much on radio in the UK. It deals with UFOs, alien encounters, conspiracy theories, what really happened around the death of Diana or JFK or Marilyn Monroe. We've dealt with all of those things on the show, and we'll talk about them again. Plus, we've talked to people who believe in life after death, people who think that they can talk to spirits, people who think that they can hear voices and sounds and communicate with things that come to them through radio and television sets, electronic voice phenomena. They've made a couple of movies about that, and many, many other fascinating things. To give you a taster for the show, what I thought I would do is put right here on YouTube a few minutes of the current show. This is American medium James Van Prague.
One person I did bring through, which is a very funny story. I was sitting with this man, and I never know who people want to contact, and I don't want to know ahead of time. And I said to him, in the middle of the reading, I said to this gentleman, there's a lady over here, and her left hand is moving very quickly, and she's saying she has a cigarette in her hand, and she sounds like Betty Davis. So she's going, Betty Davis. And he said, oh, that's correct. That's Betty Davis. I used to be her secretary.
Wow.
And she came through. This is very interesting. She said to the gentleman, she said, you have her desk, and her desk has a cigarette burn in the wood, and her initials are also carved on that desk. And he said, yes, I have it in my sitting room. So,
how bizarre is that? Well,
isn't that bizarre?
I don't know, you could probably try for 20 years to explain that away, in inverted commas, rationally, and I don't think you would succeed. That's an amazing story.
It's amazing. No, it is amazing. And once people realize there's a commonality, that we all have experiences that we've all had, it's not just me, but it's universal, we all have experiences, then it opens them up to more, say, wow, yes, I do have some intuition. What is intuition? And it gets them thinking. And then we can move on to the next level.
Well, I've had a life of strange experiences and weird coincidences, and up until very recently, it was very hard for me, especially as a guy who's been a journalist for most of his life, very hard for me to talk about them. These days, I find, partly because of the work of people like yourself, it's more accepted to debate these things.
Oh, that's very, very true. It's very much now in the mainstream consciousness, where when I first started doing this work 25 years ago, I was looked at the weirdo, the strange one, who talk to dead people. You don't discuss those sorts of things. Well, now, of course, it's mainstream. Everybody has experiences, and everybody talks about it.
Let's kick off with some basic education, because you said you want to educate people, so here's a chance. What is a medium? What's a psychic? And what's a psychic medium? Because, you know, we both know those terms are bandied around all the time, and often they're used to mean the same thing. What are they?
It's a very good question, Howard. A medium is the interface. It's a person who is a vessel, if you will, between the higher vibrations of the spirit world, the higher energies of the spiritual dimensions, and the lower ones of the physical earth. And they're able to receive information, impressions, thoughts, feelings from those higher realms and relay them to people on the earth. I'm known as a survival evidence medium, which most mediums are. But what a medium's job really is to prove life after death. A psychic, every single person is psychic from one degree or another, which means everybody is intuitive. It's our sixth sense. A psychic is someone who's able to read the energy around a person at that particular time and see where they might be going in the future, where they've been in the past. Every medium is a psychic, but not every psychic is a medium.
What are you?
Which means that a medium first has to have a foundation of true intuition, of psychic ability. I am a medium, but also have psychic ability.
And if that's given you an appetite for all of this, go now to www.theunexplained.tv. That's www.theunexplained.tv, and I'll be waiting for you there.